I happen to be black, so I can say this, and I'm not really worried about what other people will say when I say this. Also, because for some reason, white people are not allowed to say this in America because they're going to be called a racist. But there's something that's happening in America right now, and it's kind of crazy that it's happening at the time that it's happening right now. And it's kind of like an awakening. That's something that's happening. And basically, that's just white people being tired of being called a racist. And by the way, more importantly, they are tired of the racism. And yes, you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. I said what I said. Yes, the racism that black people themselves have spewed or have been spewing on or about white people. Like, I kid you not, it's such a normal thing for a black person to call a white person a cracker or whatever they want to call them, or call them names or whatever, racial terms. Nobody bats an eye. Freedom of speech, right? But let a white person do the same thing, or not even the same thing, because the white person doesn't even have to call the black person a racial slur. They just have to say something that other black person thinks or feels is in some way racist. Like, for example, the other day I saw somebody make a video saying that they feel oppressed or they feel like a white person is being racist whenever they call them brother. Like, bro, is that how soft black people in America have become, where if a white person calls you brother, like, you're offended by that? That's racist in some way? Like, I don't know about you, but that's very crazy to me. And it's kind of interesting because what's been happening recently is like white people have started to speak their minds, as they rightfully should be able to do. They've been using that freedom of speech that, they had been granted by the Constitution, just like any other American. But yeah, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but like, basically white people have they're just tired of the shit. Like, they just gotten fed up, which is kind of funny. They are just simply not content with the fact that there are certain black people in America who are literally perpetuating and practicing the same racism that they complain about, which is incredible.